What's happening, Carolina fans? Welcome to Two Fans in the Stands, a podcast related to all things Carolina Panthers and North Carolina Tar Heels. I'm your co-host, Tony.
And I'm your co-host, CJ.
Let's go. CJ, what's good? How you feeling, cuzzo?
Let me tell you, I don't want to say it out loud.
Come on.
But my feelings start with a word that start with an E and ends with a D. Okay? I don't want to say it out loud.
You don't want to say it out loud?
I don't want to say it out loud.
Don't put it in the ether. Don't put it in the ether.
I don't want to jinx nothing. But we are one win away from being in the ACC title game.
That's right.
Did not see this at the beginning of the season.
Right.
But I'm damn happy to be here. Damn happy.
Hey, I feel you. You. Let me tell you. So what are you looking for in this week's matchup with the Demon Deacons of Wake Forest?
It's wild. It's wild because if the Tar Heels want to go ahead and lock this and lock in their place in the title game off of their own merit, okay?
Right.
They've got a difficult task this week. They got this. This is not Virginia. This is not Pitt. This is not Duke, Miami, or Virginia Tech. Those are our last 5 opponents.
Right.
This is not neither one of them. Okay. This is Wake Forest. You got Sam Hartman, got A.T. Perry. That's a lethal combo. Okay.
Yes,
and I know we got a lethal combo of our own. Drake May and Josh Downs. And hell, we got a couple lethal combos. But they are going to have to they're gonna have to strap on their helmets, strap them down tight. They got to go out and put in some work this Saturday. They're going to have to put in some work because Hartman and the offense, they like to do that zone read where when he's handing the ball off, that
zone mesh, yeah.
When he's handing the ball off to the running back, hell, he's running with him for like a yard or two, and if he sees something that breaks his way, he'll snatch that ball back from the running back and toss it downfield.
Yeah.
And that, for this Tar Heel defense, may be an issue. It may be an issue.
Yeah, if I was a betting man, which I am, I would take the over. I would take the over in this game because it's going to be a high scoring affair. So wherever the over under is, I'm definitely taking the over in this case because these are two prolific offenses and both defenses are suspect. So
yes,
I'm looking to see a lot of points in this game here.
Yeah, very, very much so. I would love to see Carolina be able to control the clock more and get these running backs more touches, more looks. Last week, Drake May finally was not the leading rusher for once in a few games, but right. I would love to see that running back group as a whole control the clock, slow the game down. But I'm probably 99% sure that is not going to happen because that is not this offense. That's not this offense at all from what I've seen. It's, they're trying to push the ball down the field. And, Drake May is getting a lot of rushing yards because if it's not there in coverage, he's taking the hell off, which, I don't blame him. And like I've been saying, I just want him to slide more. But I would love to see them sustain some long drives and keep Wake Forest offense off the field. But
right.
That's just what I would like to see. Whether that's going to happen or not, we'll find out on Saturday.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, and they're playing a Wake Forest team in Winston-Salem who are coming off of back-to-back losses. Okay,
Yeah.
So they're gonna be looking for some get right. Okay, they're gonna be looking to get right, and Carolina's jumped up to number 15 in the in the playoff rankings. I know that don't mean much because we're not the top 4, but
right.
what better way to get back on track than to get a win against us? And like I said, if they're going to get in the ACC title game on their own merit, okay, and when I say that, means that we go out and win this game and not depend on Duke losing this next game, because if we win, we're in, but if we lose and Duke loses, we're also in. But I want Carolina to go out, get that win, and get in, by their own hand.
Right. Who does Duke play this week?
Hold on, let me pull it up here. Duke plays. They play Virginia Tech.
Okay.
All right. At home. So they play Virginia Tech in Durham.
So we need to at least get one out of these last 3 games. So we got Wake Forest this week, then Georgia Tech, and then NC State.
Yeah.
Because our last 2 games are at home. Georgia Tech and NC State are at home.
Yeah, and even though O'Leary is gone for the season for State, I mean, their backup is doing pretty good, so they're not going to be a pushover.
Right, exactly. And they ranked in the top 20. So
yeah, they sure are. But yeah, we'll see. Right. We shall see. But I hope they can pull it off though. I really, really, really do. I don't want them to back into the ACC title game. I want them to be running forward. What are you looking forward to in this game versus Wake Forest?
For me, basically, I'm just looking for Carolina to keep the ship steady. I'm just looking for Drake May and Josh Downs to keep doing what they do. I need the defense to show up and control the line of scrimmage for once. And I don't need them to allow A.T. Perry to go off. So if you got to hopefully I'm thinking what I'm looking for is for them to send double coverage to wherever he's at. I don't care if he's on the left side or the right side of the field. You need to have a safety over the top, and he needs to be double covered all game long. I don't care what else goes on with the defense. He needs to be double covered. He don't need no one-on-one situations. He don't need to be in no one-on-one situations with either one of our corners because they can't handle them. And that just is being brutally honest. So
yeah,
I feel like if we can keep him from having one of his explosive days, and we can control the line of scrimmage, meaning we can game tackle, actually tackle somebody, and not allow Wake Forest or Sam Hartman to get crazy yardage running, then I believe we'll have a chance. And I just need Elijah Green to be productive once again. Like you mentioned earlier, for once this year, Drake May wasn't the leading rusher for our team. Actually, Elijah Green had a good game last week. He had a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown, and he led us in rushing yards. Yeah. So I just hope that he can build upon last week and continue to be productive in that manner this week. Not saying that he got to go out and win the game for us or be a superstar, but just be that steady ship, like he was last week. They gave the offense more of a balanced look, in my opinion. So
I agree.
Just those 5 things is basically what I'm looking for, in a nutshell. Ain't too much to say. Like I said before, the team, the offense is humming. The defense is slowly but surely playing catch up. They're not the same defense that they were at the beginning of the year, but they still have a long ways to go. And as long as they just keep getting 1%, 2% better each week, I think it'll bode well for them And it has bode well for them because now we're sitting at 8-1 and 5-0 in the ACC in the Coastal Division. So they have been a pleasant surprise, this team as a whole. I didn't know what to expect at the beginning of the year, but have been pleasantly surprised. And I say that every week because the little devil that's sitting on my right shoulder keeps whispering and keeps saying, "Oh, but wait till next week. Oh, but wait till next week." And the angel on my left shoulder was like, "Nah, we good. We good. We'll be all right." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like each week when I think there's maybe a little doubt that just say, okay, maybe we not as good as we think we are or what we have put on tape so far. But I'm a firm believer in the eye test. You are who you are once you step between those lines, you know. And offensively, we up there. We up there. There's no argument, no dispute about it. It's just been about the defense. And it looks to me, just looking at it, it looks like Gene Chizik has simplified the defense a little more, and these guys are allowed to play more freely. They're not out there thinking too much, you know, because that can kill any defense. When you are thinking more than reacting, then you already beat. Yeah, you already beat. Yeah, so
you're absolutely right.
Just want to see them keep the ship steady. Drake May and Josh Downs do their thing. Defense show up, control the line of scrimmage. They need to keep control of A.T. Perry, and Elijah Green need to step up and be productive again. So that's all I got.
And I do got to go back and correct myself because I don't want everybody to think that Drake May has led every game as the rusher. Amarian Hampton has been the leading rusher for 2 games, Caleb Hood for 2 games, and Elijah Green 1. But Drake May, 4 out of the last 6 games that we played, has been the leading rusher. So I just want to throw that out there.
Okay. Yeah. No problem. So you got anything else before we get out of here?
No, sir. I'm gonna keep it like I've been doing it. One thing I got to say is it's a great day to be a Tar Heel.
Already.
Yes, sir.
Well, that would do it for us on 2 Fans in the Stands. Week 11 preview of the North Carolina Tar Heels versus the Wake Forest Demon Deacons at Truist Field in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Kickoff is at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check us out after the game as we give a full game recap of the Tar Heels and Demon Deacons matchup. Until then, Tar Heels Nation, we out.